decisions. We got open looks. Ball didn't go in.
What do you think you need to do to get the
Put the ball in the basket.
But to get Nate and Mikel to provide more scoring? I think only 4 players scored in Milwaukee. Markel did distribute the ball and 7 assists. He said he felt like he needed to do more to get them involved. What do you think needs to get done for them to become more involved in the offense?
They just got to settle down. I think at this point, probably Mikel definitely more so than Nate, but he's hearing it, and so he's probably thinking about it a little bit. So he just has to relax and play. I think both of them, Nate didn't get that many attempts the other day, but at least with Mikel, he got point-blank shots. He got decent looks, the ball didn't go in. And so, I think we just have to make a concerted effort to make sure. I'll see you guys later. Take care. All right. Did you need anything? Let me call you later. You okay? You need anything else from me?
No, we're good.
Okay. Take care. We have to make a concerted effort to get him the ball, when and where he can be effective. And then,
are we on Mikel?
Mikel, not Mikel.
Gotcha. Okay. Thanks.
And then he's just got to relax and put the ball in the basket. He's thinking.
We've asked you different times about it.
So I'm going to give the same answer.
Well, I'll ask it a
I
different
promise you I'm going to give the same answer.
But in terms of you played 7 guys yesterday. You only made 1 sub over the last 9 minutes or so. Is it the point of wanting to keep your best 5 out there versus the guys on the bench are just still don't you think are ready to get those extra minutes?
It's both, and particularly in that game, that wasn't necessarily an exhausting game. Both teams used all of our timeouts, I think. And they went to the line so much that it was a slow game. So it was not an exhausting game where you look out there and the guys that were playing were fatigued. And so that group, as I said to Liz, the group we had out there, I thought was our best group for that day, and they weren't tired, so we could stay with them.
Coming off the game, you felt like you had a really good shot at playing. You didn't get it. But now you're home, another conference game. They're 0-2. You don't want to fall 0-2. Is it too early to put that much emphasis on the game? Or, calling it maybe bigger than normal?
No, I think that, and I tried to tell our team this the other day, I think part of you guys' job is to talk about all that. What's important for our team, and I think any team, is just to understand the notion that every game is urgent. And so, you can't go into the second game of the season or the first game of the season and think that that's any less important than the 12th game of the season. As the season progresses, the media and the experts will start talking about seeding, tournament, not tournament, this, that, and the other. But each and every game is urgent. Each and every game is the most important thing. And I probably shouldn't have this can of worms, but I worked in and played in the Ivy League, and there's no conference tournament. And so you get the mind, the first game of the year is as important as the season finale against Penn, because every game is going to determine whether our guys got to get that mindset, that understanding that, is this one more because you might be 0-2? It's urgent because it's the next game on your schedule. So I say that, and you guys are kind of oh yeah, there he goes again. But that's how I feel. Every game, you got to win. Every game is important. There's none. This one isn't less important than the one 2 weeks from now. And our guys got to understand that mindset and go in terms of just that mindset for each and every contest is how I feel. And we got to continue to make sure they get along the field that way.
In the context of playing Pittsburgh, how important is, I know rebounding is an important battle, but how important is it specifically against this Pittsburgh team?
Very. They do a very good job, much like Marquette. They do a very good job at hitting the boards. A lot of their offense is generated off second shots. A lot of their offense is generated in transition. And then, much like every team in this league, they are, just like, talking about the Marquette team, they still do a lot of things the way Marquette has always done it. Pitt still does things the way JT teams have always done it. They're hard to score against. They have an interior presence. They have good, solid guard play. They always have had that perimeter scores. And so, I think from a defensive perspective, we're going to, we're on offense, they're on defense. We're going to have to be, I don't want to say be patient, but understand they're not going to give you anything easy. You can't go into this game thinking you're going to get something quick, something easy. And so we're going to have to be ready to go possibly, first option, second option, third option, keep going through, our progressions. But at the same time, hopefully we can get some second shots, hopefully we get some transition baskets so that you don't put all the pressure on just trying to score in the half court.
Anything else?
The Josh Smith thing, is that, can I ask about that? Josh Smith is
Plays for the Hawks, pretty good.
about the guy right before he was